Not bad. Hi, I'm John Gregus, PJ Golf Professional and General Manager at Sugarbush Golf Club here in Davison, Michigan. Today I'm here to share a few tips with you that might help your golf game. They say golf is very contrary to natural instinct, and instinctively it is. As a beginner, as we learn, we want to do things that feel comfortable. I see a lot of people wanting to grip the club much like a baseball bat. Well, that's improper because they're gripping it in the palms, and I'm going to show you why. By gripping it in the palms, you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. Well, you saw the grip by gripping it in the palms. The correct grip is going to be in the fingers. The diameter size of this club is a lot smaller, it's skinnier, so therefore we do want to grip it into the fingers. The last three of the left hand, that's your pressure point. That's our gripping. There'll be a line that forms from your forefinger and your thumb, that will point to your rear shoulder. Now comes your right hand. You can interlock, you can overlap, or you can baseball. I prefer the interlock, much like Tiger Woods. The right hand now, we grip it, cradle it with the middle two fingers. The index finger and the thumb becomes a feel point. Your middle two fingers become a pressure. Now I'll hit a shot and I'll show you. A good grip will lead to a good swing. A bad grip will lead to a bad swing. I'll take it. How about you? Well, here I am. Geez, you caught me. I'm at the height of my career. Well, I'm actually elevated 2.5 feet above the golf ball. And what I want to do is show you that you have to have good balance, good tempo to hit shots, even from an elevated position. Let me demonstrate. One foot. I think that's a keeper. All right, so far so good. The stance, very important because that's our balance, much like the elevated table. We want to get our feet shoulder width apart. We don't want our weight on our heels, we don't want the weight on our toes. We want to get the weight on the balls of the feet. We flex at the knees and we bend at the waist. And what I'm going to say is not very ladylike, but we want to get our hind end out. By doing this, this allows the angle so we can strike down on the golf ball. Once again, golf being very contrary to natural instinct, instinctively people want to try to hit up on this golf ball. Let me show you by people what will happen when people try to hit up on this thing. I'm trying to lift this golf ball up in the air. I can't get it up in the air. Watch what happens when I strike down on it. See how that picks the ball up naturally? So therefore, feet shoulder width apart, flex at the knees, bend at the waist. This will enable us to strike down on a golf ball. I'll demonstrate. Stance shoulder width apart, hips high, tilting at the spine, turn away, turn through, slight divot, that's what we're looking for. Golf is all about seeing the shot and visualizing it. Well, let's use our imagination on this shot. Let's just say we've hit a great shot right down the middle of the fairway. And we're going to hit a shot, about 160, 170 yards out there, but there's a water in front of us. I see a lot of golfers today, they've had that new ball down there, and what they'll do is they'll take an old ball, an old nasty one, and they'll put it down like that, and they get up there thinking already, if it goes in the water, I've lost a ball. But that's bad thought. And what they do is they get up there and they get ready to hit the shot, and they do this. Right in the water. Terrible. I'm going to show you a shot that will get you over the water every time. Leave that ball there. Don't even look at that ball as an old ball. Let's just leave it there. We're not going to look at our target. We're just going to come up here just like this, not even look out at that trouble out there and hit the shot. Works every time. All right. Excellent so far. Are you with me? Okay, we talked about the grip. We talked about stance, posture, balance. And now we're going to talk a little bit about ball path or club path. very essential in a game of golf. You have 3 paths in the game of golf. We're going to call this one, the green one, inside square to inside. A lot of us heard this one too, this red one, the stop. That's outside in. And some of us have heard of this one, this yellow one, which is caution, inside out. If you have 3 paths in a game of golf, and you have 3 face angles in the game of golf, square, open, and closed. 3 times 3 is 9. You can get the total of 9 different shots in a game of golf. What happens if we could eliminate 2 paths? If you eliminate 2 paths, the most you can get is 3 shots in the game of golf because you're still going to have square, open, and closed. I will demonstrate the paths or the ball flight laws here. You pick your path. Eliminating 2 paths, you're taking your margin of error and bringing it down to here. This path is outside in with a closed club face. The ball will hook. This is outside in with a square club face. And this is outside in with an open club face. You can see the margin of error. This will be inside out with a closed club face. This will be inside out with a square club face. And this will be inside out with an open club face. This will be inside, square to inside with a square club face. Inside, square to inside with a closed club face. Inside, squared inside with an open club face. Well, you can see I was right on line there. By eliminating 2 of your paths, you're taking your margin of error and bringing it down to here. I want to give you a little demo on how far we can hit this golf ball just by using our arms. So these are our speed getters, just by swinging our arms. A lot of amateurs, when they come through, their arms are very rigid, so therefore they lose a lot of distance. I'm going to show you how far we can hit a golf ball off our knees just using our speed getters. Don't try this at home. Not bad, huh? Okay, are we learning? Talked about grip, stance, posture. Takeaway, our arms, whatever direction our arms swing is where this club will go. Our hands are the only thing that come in contact with you and the club. So by swinging your arms back and forth, we'll create a lot of speed. It's club head speed plus mass that gives us distance. I see a lot of amateurs, when they swing a club, they're very rigid. It's not fluid. They talk about tempo, pace. You have to swing the club in order to achieve that. I'll demonstrate. Swinging my arms. Nice and smooth. Try it. All right, our arms control the club. I'm going to take an upside down 3-wood and I'm going to make impact by a proper grip, proper movement. Not too shabby. All right, the moment of truth, impact. Whatever this is doing at impact is where the ball will go. If it's closed, it's going to go to the right. If it's open, it's going to go to the left. This happens to be a medicus. I'm going to swing it upside down and show you impact, the moment of truth. Open club face. All right, a centrifugal force club. This club, swing properly, will disperse its power through the impact area, thus allowing me to hit it out there probably about 200 yards or so. How about 154? Okay, well, we're going to talk about the finish. The finish, we've talked about the follow through, but the finish is very important. At the end of the swing, we want to make sure that we're facing the target when we're done. We want to make sure that we disperse our power through the hitting area. If you listen to this noise, You could probably hear the noise back here. That's not where the golf ball is. The golf ball's down here. So we want to make sure that we finish facing our target. It's very important. I'll demonstrate. We should get a good bang out of this. Hopefully, you'll have a little better understanding and some fun with the new stuff that you've learned. I want to talk a little bit about some of the things that you may do on the first tee that might help you out. They say when they hit a shot, you go under it, much like this. Oh, I teed the ball too high. Not necessarily the case. I'll show you that that's all myth. So teeing the ball too high isn't always the case. You know, they say golfers have bad backs. That's probably true. And I got a thing for the bad back, especially when you go up to tee up. Oh, that hurts like that. You can go over here, grab your sand wedge, stick that baby right in the ground like that so you don't have to bend over so far. Tee it up. Ah, that's a lot better. Then let her rip. Give that a try. Whew. Running late for your tee time? Don't have a lot of time to go? I don't. I'm on the tee. Okay, here we go. Whew. Let's go. Okay, hey, I know you're going to be trying stuff about the grip and your arm. You're going to be doing some things differently now. I know you are. And you're going to get up to that first tee. There'll probably be people watching. You're going to be nervous. You're going to be going through the checkpoints. Helpful hint. When you get up there, I know you're going to take your stance shoulder width apart. Weight's going to go on the balls of your feet. You're going to flex at the knees. You're going to bend at the waist. You're going to grip it with the last 3 fingers, left, middle, 2 and right. Left arm straight. You're going to be thinking about all those things. Not only that, but the people behind you, and you get up and you do this. Oh, and the people behind you say, oh my gosh, I have to follow that all day. If that happens, this is what I want you to do. Go through your checkpoints. And when you do, just keep taking practice swings, and they'll never know. Well, when I was growing up, folks, golf was very expensive, and I couldn't afford a lot of things, so naturally I wanted to play, and I started with one club. I had to build it. I know a lot of people by the show of hands. How many had 1, 2, 3 irons? Oh yeah, good, good, good. Well, this is my 2 iron. This is what I learned with. That's my 2 iron. I'll demonstrate. Oh, not too shabby. So I built a 2 iron. I figured, well, I had that down. I better build a 3 iron. So this is my 3 iron, folks. All right, not too bad. I built a 2 iron, I built a 3 iron. Then I figured, well, I had that down. Maybe I should build a 1 iron. And I did. This is my 1 iron. Believe it or not, when you get 2 down, you can press. Proper equipment is very important in the game of golf. The equipment should fit you. That's why I built my driver. If you can get rid of your 1, 2, and 3 irons, try the new hybrids. They're so much easier to hit. Okay, hey, I've hit the green. Well, actually, I'm short of the green. I want to chip one up onto the green. Let's see the distance that I have. About 31 yards. I think that's enough to get backspin on the ball. I'm actually going to hit it past the pin and bring it back. But one of the most important things, I want to show you how it's done on some of the things you don't see on national TV. We'll take a 60-degree wedge. And right there, that'll give you something to crow about. Hey folks, that concludes this afternoon. I want to thank you for spending some time with me. Remember, in golf, the most important shot in golf is always the next one. And you only need 2 things to get better. Finger my phone number, call me, 810-653-3326, or visit me online, sugarbushgolfclub.com. Thank you for coming.